Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Randy C over here at the World DC. Y'all listen. This whole this whole time, I thought I was playing the PS5 version of Train Sim World. So everything that I've posted thus far, as far as learning how to stream on the system, because if you haven't noticed yet, or you don't know, if you go back just a couple of videos back, I just recently got the PlayStation 5. So I didn't know anything about streaming. I just starting to really get into what the system itself has to offer. So, I didn't know you could do that shit. I'm still new to it. I've been driving across America for the last 11 years. So, you know, I didn't know. And so when I downloaded this game, I already had the PlayStation 4 version because when I downloaded the game, it downloaded the PlayStation 4 version and it gave me my operating character Robert Kent, Mr. Robert Kent. But I didn't have any of the trains that I made on the PlayStation 4, so I thought that when I downloaded the game, it gave me my operator's name, my character's name, Mr. Robert Kent from my PlayStation 4, and just sent them over here to my PlayStation 5 and just gave them an upgrade. And I just had to start over with, with the trains that I had over here. And so that's what I did. I started making more trains, and where I usually start at is with the steam trains because I love the steam trains. And let me turn it down just a second. And that's what I started. That's what I started doing, and then I realized, like, damn, this is the PlayStation 4 version of the game. I went out. I was doing some. I downloaded another train, a diesel train that I had on the PlayStation 4 that didn't come over here. And in the process of me realizing that I was, in the process of me doing that, I realized, you know, I went in, it was a free, what did I have? Let's see. I don't know what that is loading. I don't know what that is loading. But anywho, I was in here and somewhere around here, moseying along, still trying to figure out how the whole entire game works. Like just going through shit. And it was like this is happening with for free. And I was like, oh, what's this is for free? I love free. What is this? So opening it up, I realized that there were two separate versions of the game, a PlayStation 5 version and a PlayStation 4 version. And the version that I was playing on was the PlayStation 4 version of the entire game. And I thought that I was playing on the 5. So I had to re-download that game. I deleted the 4 version. Excuse me, I had a text message. I deleted the 4 version off my game because I have the PlayStation 4 version on my PlayStation 4. So it's still on my terabyte, but I deleted it off of the PlayStation 5 because I didn't need that version. I thought I was playing the PlayStation 5 version, and so that's what we're doing. So, long story short, long entry, I apologize. However, this is Mr. Robert Kent Jr. for my new version of Train Simulator on the PlayStation 5. Mr. Kent, Mr. Robert Kent has retired and he has taught Junior here everything he knows, and so he's taken over dealing with the trains because that's the thing that we do. I could have named him just Robert Kent all over again, just brought him over. I was like, you know what? Robert Kent is legendary for Train Sim World 3 and early 5 on the 4. I'm just gonna let him stay on the 4, and we're gonna move forward with Junior here. So with Junior, I have went redone my famous engine, steam engine. These are all my trains. That's the train I'm gonna do next. The CJP. I gotta do a Flying Scotsman. The only thing about the Flying Scotsman is I can't do two trains at one time. I can only run that train single enginely. But the Steiner here, if I'm pronouncing that right, the TTC, that's my favorite train as far as what I started playing train sim world with was the TTC. Well, on the 3 it was on train sim world 3 it was the Jubilee. And when I got over here, I started playing with it, and I just feel like the Jubilee. I think we did have a TTC over there. Sim was just over there as well, but I know it's the Jubilee and there's one other one. I recently discussed this one because I feel like I played this before on Train Sim World 3. But anyhow, I'm just gonna call it the TTC. I want to show you guys. Let me go work my way around here. So I can get myself confused and lost around Train Sim World. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not. I'm gonna tell you the truth. There we go. Let's go to Cujo's Pass. I'm just gonna go to free roam. Oops. See? Messed it all up. Gotta start over. That's the thing about it. Let's try to zoom out. Um, somebody has a big yard. I don't know if it's. Let's try there. I think it has multiple tracks. No, this is not where I want to be. No, this is the main line. Take me back. Total difference though. Total difference. The loading time is perfect compared to what I've been dealing with. And it's not what I've been dealing with, it's what I was used to, honestly. So I'm unused to this loading time. I wanna go out I wanna go out in the wild. I don't wanna go to the train station. I think I should go down here. Is that what I did? Looking at the trains last time. I just did not catch where I was at. No! Wait, hold on. Can I use this? I can use this. I can use this. Alright. So, excuse me. Right here. I'm back far enough. Alright, so let me spawn. Because I haven't looked at them outside yet since they've been completely finished. So where is the TTC? Now, reminding you, this is a brand new game. The trains that I've posted here recently was from Train Sim World 5 for the PlayStation 4. This is Train Sim World 5 PlayStation 5. And I haven't even played the game yet because I had to come in here and redo everything. I think I played a Thomas mission. But it wasn't even a Thomas mission. I just put a Thomas on the rails and just to go into the game and see how it looked compared to the PlayStation 4 version. And that's pretty much what I've done. I haven't really driven down the rails. I went straight into like, man, oh my gosh, I thought I was already on the PlayStation 5 version. So I had to go into making the Mighty J5 back, the two twins. I had to go back to make the Mighty J5, the K8, and number 10, and ended up bringing in a fourth engine that I'm going to introduce you guys today, right now. So the Mighty J5, I'll put him right here. This is the brand new J5 for the PlayStation 5. TTC, my Steam engine. The J5 is the original engine that I've ever made in Train Sim World. And I don't even think I have. I think I have probably about, 60 hours or something like that. 70 hours on my PlayStation 4 for playing Train Sim World. Um, I haven't gotten a chance to play it as often, but I really do love the game. It's really calming to me. I really enjoy playing it. So the first thing that when after getting the ropes of a game that I tend to do, especially with dealing with vehicles, is after getting the feel for the driving mechanics and the terrain and stuff for a minute, just playing a couple of minutes of it, I have to then go find a garage or somewhere to where I can create. I feel like it's the same thing with a fighting character as well. I have to build a character outfit. I have to put a tan on the character if we're talking about fighting characters, and if that's the way, if that's what I can do as far as putting the tan on. I'm basically talking about Tekken. If you guys play Tekken, but I have to build the character to my liking, put my touch on it, so I can relate to the character because this is now not just a character of the video game, but a character that from the video game that I have put my touch on that represents me because nobody else's character is gonna look quite like mine, especially like after I put my creative touch on it. So I'm the same way when it comes to vehicles. When I get right into, just as soon as I can put my own touch on my vehicles or whatever, I tend to play the game better. I can relate to the game better because now there's a part of what I've, put into the game to make it better for me as far as the gameplay. And so here we are with the library for the brand new J5 on the TTC Steam engine. And as you can tell, new addition to it. And this is going to be, you're going to see this logo right here for what I've made in the train store. Repeat, because that's pretty much the logo for Train Sim World as far as the Walt DC being implicated into it. So this is the Mighty J5. It's still original for the most part, other than the logo on the side of the train. The tender is still basically original from what it was when I first made it on the other game. Beautiful, beautiful. And this right here, this is a logo you're going to see repeating. Because at the end of the day, this train, the Mighty J5 is the original train that I ever made. And so after I made the Mighty J5, I've made all of its siblings replicated from this engine. So this is the original engine. All right. West Midlands Railway logo, and of course you have a stamp of the J5 right up here on the bumper area. All right, right now I'm gonna summon the twin K8 that we've seen. Where I want to put her. I don't want to put her too close. I want to let her have a little space. Oh shit! I'm not looking at what I'm doing here. Okay. Some changes to the K8. The K8 is the twin to J5. Now, in Train Sim World 3, the Mighty J5 was only the Mighty J5. It was a standalone engine that I made, and if you go down the timeline, you can find the Mighty J5, the original Mighty J5 from Train Sim World 3 when I first started playing this game on the channel, but it was a total different color. I think he was burgundy, beautiful. This time, since I love to play with multiple engines, so this time I made him a pair. So he's the first twin out of two. He's the original. He's the original train. This is the older. The J5 is like basically like the big brother out of everybody or all of the engines I'm going to introduce to you guys today. So turn it up a little bit. They don't really give you a lot to work with when it comes with putting your personality on these trains, but I did the best that I could for what I had to work with. So, I thought that the log logo would look really good over here on the side of the mighty sign. The K8, for me, the K8 stands for nothing. These numbers stand for nothing. Honestly, that they don't. They're just numbers that I thought that would look good on the side of the train. So they stand for what they're put on the side of this train. Nothing in particular. Nothing out here in the real world that these things stand for. Nothing of that nature. The K8. Majority of my trains are going to have this teal number on their number on the back. They're going to have it. It's probably going to be teal, especially if it's a black tender. I like black on teal on black. I do enjoy that color. That color scheme, and of course we're operated by the Walt DC. That looks really good. That looks really good out here in the sun. Let me come over out here to the other side. Yes, 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 yes. What is this? I'll go all the way here right over the wood. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Okay. So next, the baby brother. Well, yeah, I guess we can call him the baby brother. Let me put them right here. Where's it? Oh yeah, TCC. Entrepreneurs all the way on the bottom. 10. I put them too far away, y'all. It's fine. All right, so number 10 was new. Number 10 was a new model train steam engine TTC that I made. That was featured with the two twins on the channel earlier these last couple of days. Or yeah, from whenever I posted or whatever. 10 was new. Uh, After I got finished making the twins, I was like, well, I'm want a third engine just for, help if I really do need help with the two twins. If the two twins can't do it, I need at least a third engine, and that's where 10 came into play. Um, I imagine 10 being a bright or vibrant color because 10 is, I am pictured to be a younger engine than the pair. So with him being a younger engine than the pair, I wanted him to be a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more of a vibrant color. And so once again, you have the DC logo now that I found and made in the train store. Excuse me, my ear was itching. Oh, that feels good too. So yeah, tender's still the same. I decided to go ahead and throw a train car I thought was a nice touch underneath here instead of a bottom line for the number 10. He has a train car now. And what's new for that on the other side, on the back side, he also has this train car. This train car is underlining the number 10 on all three sides of the tender. And I liked it. I liked it in the shop, and I thought it would look good out here too, and it does look good. I tried to give everybody, all the engines, their own little personal, personality, and for what I could find in there, I thought that for 10, Danger would really be a nice touch for this engine because, let's be honest, if I have to bring in this third engine, if I got a third engine on the back of the pair of these two up here, which are some workaholics already, it's liable to be some danger. It's liable to be some danger because they're going to get going. Y'all have seen how they've gotten going already in one of these previous videos that I posted over the last couple of days or the last couple of weeks. However it's gone, you already seen how they get down. The three of them together, that is danger. It's dangerous, but I didn't see a dangerous sign, so I had to use danger. So that's the twins and a sibling, number 10. Brand spanking new to the bunch. Brand spanking new to the bunch. Gonna put her. We'll put her right here. I think that'll be nice for her to be right here. The R90. Oh, beautiful, isn't she? Oh my gosh, she looks good out here. Beautiful, 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 beautifully done. The R90, brand new steam engine. I think she may be the last of the bunch before I move on to a different engine because I also have to get back into my diesels. I have to go through all the trains that I have available to me and put personality to them. That looks really, really good. The R90 is the last of the bunch. I wanted her to be unique. I wanted her to be true to her roots. I wanted her to be understanding that she is a powerful force. She comes from a powerful line of trains, if that's what I could say. She comes from a powerful line of trains. I wanted her to feel included. I wanted her to know that she matters in a line of twins. I think I called the R90, the K8 a girl too. But I'm gonna stand corrected. I'm gonna stand correct. They're gonna be twin boys. The J5 has always been a boy, and we're gonna make the K8. The K8 is also a boy. They're twin boys, siblings of power. The J5 and the K8, twin boys. All right, standalone baby boy number 10. Handsome orange, nice tats, informational. He's a baby boy. And the last, the darling, the R90. Now, this number does stand for something. The R would be a tribute to my first name and or my nickname, which is Randy or Reef. So that's what the R would stand for. 90, that would be my birth year. And I thought that she'd be a delicate touch. Now, if I had to bring her out, and she will get some work time, she's going to get her own screen time. She's definitely going to get screen time because she's not made for no reason. There's going to be different scenarios for different, you know, for whatever I want to do. The two twins, you'll see the twins often pulling their coaches down the rails as I get more into playing the game. You may see the J5 linked up with the younger brother, number 10. You may see R90 with number 10, the two, the babies. You know, that looks good. Sorry, I was just taking it in. I was just looking at all the trains. Yes, they all look good. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna run a train. I'm not gonna do any runs right now because I am about to go in here and grab me some food. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday afternoon, and I've been waiting on this kitchen to open up where I'm parked at. So now that it's open, I got to grab me something to eat out of it. That looks great. All right. They're too spaced. They're too much. They're too spaced out to get a good wide shot. I didn't do it right. Too far away. All right. Forget it. I'll get the two twins. They're the only ones pretty much positioned right for the most part. Let me get the R90 in there. And I could move it up, but I was just really just getting a look at everything, y'all. That's pretty much what I was doing. That's pretty much what I was doing. Getting a look over everything. I really like how this turned out. This looks really good. The lettering on here looks really good out here in the sun. Um, this train is the only train that has any difference with the lettering. I do believe it is. Nobody else does. Um, I think every train should have their own little personal, like how these the dice are extra. These little whatever you call these with the arrows or whatever those things. What are those right there? I don't know what you call those, but little little personality traits, little beauty marks, if you will. J5 is just plain for real. I just love it like it's the original. When I made it just like I said, this is it. This is him. Nothing else. I want him to be just as much as original as possible without just being jet black. Because, I mean, he was jet black to begin with. Y'all seen that for the most part. Both him and K8 was. Just beautifully done. I like it. Yeah, nothing's done with those letterings on there. I mean, I ain't gonna mess with it. I think she's done. Everything is done. Everything is done. I'm not doing any more critiquing. The color looks really, the freaking color on this tank, on the train, and the tender. I have got to, she's gonna be my debut for when I play the game, actually. I'm gonna have to debut her. I think I'm gonna debut her and number 10 together. See how well they work well together. Work together. I mean, pretty sure they will. 10 looks awesome. I love these. I love the train cars for the underlining. It looks really good. There was no more, no less I could do. Listen, I wish I really could have put dangerous, but it worked. I guess. Um, the orange though, I do still like it. I went a bit brighter than what the orange was the last time I made 10. He almost was a different color, but I said no, he was brand new. He didn't get enough, he didn't have enough lifetime. I wanted to. have like the orange. I kind of wanted an orangish red engine, but kind of its own kind of like unique orange. And so for the brand new 10, I lifted the color a bit. It looks more like a cream orange, but I mean it's not bad. I mean everything matches. Everything goes good and looks good together. I don't know if I think I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone because I'm allowed to drive his ass back into the shop and darken his color. But I'm gonna leave him alone. I do like him. I do like him like this. So he's fine. He's fine. I guess I gotta get a little used to it because he did not look like this from the PlayStation 4 version. His he was a little bit more burnt orange. I do believe he was a little bit more burnt orange. But he's fine. He works. It works. Okay. I mean, tell me what you guys think about the four siblings, two twins, R90 and 10. Let me know what you guys think about these new colors. And I feel that the PlayStation 5 version do look better. I feel it's sharper. I mean, I could be tripping, but I do feel like it is sharper. It looks really good over here. Um, the loading time is phenomenal. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be back with some railroading here in a little bit. I'm gonna holler at you guys later. It's your boy Rain DC over here at the DC. Peace. I'll stop this. There you go.